சிவாய நம திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். Is age equal to maturity? This is what is going to be our discussion topic for today. In current world, the era that we are living in right now, we often tend to associate age and maturity together. When a small kid is talking about a very, very logical information, we just shut them up saying that we are older than them. Is this right? And how is this handled in Saiva Siddhantam is what we are going to talk about now. According to Saiva Siddhantam, it is very, very clear age is associated only with this body. The day we are born and the day we are going to be leaving this plane. So the age matters only after taking this body. But soul doesn't have an expiry date. It doesn't have a manufacturing date as well. There is no creation date, rather an expiry date for the soul. This is what Saiva Siddhantam talks about, and Thirumandiram, there is one beautiful verse which says, Padiyinai pol pasupasam anadi, which means similar to God, the soul is also ever permanent in this world. So there is no age for the soul, only body comes and then leaves this plane. Depending on our birth, depending on the experiences we are going through, depending on the good and bad deeds that we are doing, the soul gets a little bit of maturity. Similar to how we are going through one class. For example, when I'm in primary 1, I get to know a little bit. When I get to primary 2, the learnings that I have from primary 1 comes along with me, and it helps me to pass the second primary 2 grade. Then I move on to primary 3, so on and so forth. This is exactly the similar approach that we are also going through in this soul. Every body we are taking, that is the time that we are going through each and every class. So based on the experiences that we are going through, the soul gets a little bit matured at each and every stage. When the soul gets absolutely matured, that is when it is ready for realization. So, according to Saiva Siddhantam, age is only a matter of this body, not for the soul. And we are not only talking about it, but we are walking the talk as well. Let's look at our Sandana Kuravargal. If you look at our Sandana Kuravar, which is who are basically our Megantar, Arulnandi Sivam, Maranyana Sivam, and Umapati Sivam. 4 of them are the ones who gave us the holy text in Saiva Siddhantam, the 14 text of the holy text. And if we look at Mekantar's age, he was only 5 years old. And his disciple, the first disciple that he has, or we can even say that the leading disciple is Arulnandi Sivam, and Arulnandi Sivam's age was 95 when he took Mekantar as his guru. Mekantar was indeed born because of Arulnandi Sivam's advice. So you can imagine, we are not only talking, but rather we are walking the talk. Our very first guru is 5 years old and his disciple is 95 years old. Hence, in Saiva Siddhantam, age, it is not only a number, it is also a matter for this body, not for the soul. So soul also, we don't know how old we are. We don't know when we will get realized. So our soul is just going to be there forever. We can't determine an age for that. That is what Saiva Siddhantam talks about. Sivaya Nama Trichitrambalam.